I can't hold it completely.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'll go away, and then it'll come back, and then I have to sneeze.
What about your farts?
But
You holding your farts?
No, of course not. That's not healthy. You shouldn't do that.
She get indigestion.
Yeah.
Does anybody know somebody, or have you ever?
We know people, yeah. People we know. We know people.
Answering all fast.
People
We know mutual people.
I hate this show sometimes.
I just met you, so I sort of know you.
I kind of know people.
And I think we're all in each other's circle now, you know?
Is that what you wanted to do?
I guess I know we.
That's exactly where I was going with this.
I know dancers. I know a lot of dancers. I know a lot of dancers.
Does it count if they don't know me back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts. It's just about you knowing it. It's about
So it's parasocial? Okay.
We know people.
Is that the article? That's what it's about?
Do you know people that when they
What a stupid
sneeze,
article.
they try to hold their sneeze in?
That's me.
What's wrong
The
with
thing
you?
is, like, that's
Oh no! Am I gonna die?
for me to do that?
Isn't it impossible?
I try
holding
to,
your
but it
sneeze?
doesn't happen.
How do you hold it? Do you go like this?
do one of those, like-
I'll sneeze. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes.
like that.
It hurts to see people do that. It looks so unsatisfying.
Anthony, what are you gonna say? Should I Google my symptoms?
No, let's keep on talking about the joy of holding it. Why do you hold it in?
It depends on like the setting. Like maybe it's
They're just doing the rebar.
Rebar, dude. Rebar.
like maybe it's like this type of setting. And I don't want to sneeze and ruin a moment.
You could go like this and hold your nose and sneeze out your mouth. Like that.
It's actually possible for you to hold it. I feel like it's impossible for me
like,
to.
I can't hold it completely.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it'll go away, and then it'll come back, and then I have to sneeze.
What about your farts?
But-
You holding your farts?
No, of course not. That's not healthy. You shouldn't do that.
She get indigestion.
Yeah.
How about like when you sneeze like this? Achoo!
And then you like wipe it on yourself. Because I see people do that.
Oh man!
I've seen so many people do that. Like that's disgusting.
I sneeze without snot. But it's
one of these days.
it's small particles. It's moisture particles, but it's not like full on like stringy booger.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still coming out at 100 miles an hour.
So you block it. You go achoo.
With your hands?
Yeah, you go like that.
When I'm in my house, I'll full on just sneeze. It feels great.
You go achoo, and then just
about
boogers
this?
flying all over your couch.
Yeah, you don't do that inside your shirt?
That's a good move.
Don't do the Antifa?
Well, she doesn't have a shirt to do it with.
No, I do this. I do this. I do this.
I just go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then I do this.
You sneeze on a friend.
Yeah.
Sneeze on a
Use
homie.
friend.
Yeah, sneeze on
'Cause you know
a
people.
friend.
He's a lifeline.
Yeah, we know each other.
We know.
This, then this. What is
I'd rather
that?
do this move
I'd much rather
than
do
this
that.
move, bro.
Yeah, because then all the particles kind of stay.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, I would also rather do that. But there's this dude who injured his throat and blew a hole in it
Jesus Christ.
after holding in a sneeze.
That's his excuse. He was just deep throwing the man.
That's
That could
exactly
be
what
it,
it
yeah.
said here.
Wow,
That's
what
crazy.
an article. What an article.
I think we got to the bottom to it.
Wait.
He got caught. He's at the doctor's, and then they're like, "What's wrong with your throat?" How did my sneeze?
And the doctor said, no, you were just deep throating a man.
He goes, "You were fucking."
Sounds like a doctor.
Boyfriend.
It sounds like
He's
a
like,
good doctor.
don't worry, I got the perfect thing for that.
He's like, yeah, bro, I know you're sucking dick. Shut up.
I know those throat bruises when I see them.
He's like, sure. Hell in his sneeze. He says he's writing it in the chart. He's like, yeah.
That must feel like shit if you're really telling the truth and the doctor's like, I know you suck a dick.
I feel like doctors do that anyway.
Yeah.
So this guy was, he tried to halt a sneeze by pinching the nose and holding his mouth closed.
Oh, no.
Should we all try that?
You know what's crazy? That does mess you up. Though.
For sure.
Oh,
this guy
does he think it's gonna come out of here?
That's what I had to do. I had to go to the hospital because I did that.
What did you do?
One time on the way to Vegas, my ears were popping, so I was trying to like, you like
Too much pressure, right?
Yeah, too much pressure. So I was doing that really hard, and something went extra pop, and then I had to go to the hospital and like
Were you scared?
fix my eardrum.
You popped the eardrum?
No, I didn't pop it.
Or did you like push it out almost like a sphincter? Like a hernia?
I don't know exactly what happened, but something happened to it, and it like instantly got infected.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
It's like a weird thing. Yeah. So then I had to go, and that's the first time I took Vicodin, and there you go.
It was a doctor like you need.
And
to
now he's
let your-
addicted.
You need to stop letting your boyfriend skull fuck.
Yeah. He goes,
Skull fuck you, bro. I know what it was.
Yeah, so this guy started to have strange symptoms, including painful swallowing, a change in his voice, and a popping sensation and swelling in his neck.
Sounds like dick to me.
Sounds like
like-
sucking dick.
Doctors said that streaks of air had become trapped in some of his throat tissue, including semen, and it ruptured his...
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit, it said that, huh?
So spontaneous rupture of the pharynx is very rare, usually caused by vomiting, retching, heavy coughing, some kind of trauma, and dick sucking.
And holding and sneezes now, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up.
I'm not in a lot of situations where I do have to hold it. So then like even holding my pee and stuff like that. So then I think my tolerance got weaker. Like, you know, when you're in school or like always at the office or like in places where you're just like, oh, you can't let it rip.
Yeah.
Then you're like, you build a muscle for it, you know?
That's why you gotta always hold it. You gotta always try to practice to hold it.
Really?
I don't know.
Because
Probably
I
not.
definitely lost the ability. That it's like, oh, I got to fart, and I'm like, I'm in public, but I'm like, eh.
Do you guys have loud farts or do you have silent farts? Predominantly.
Silent.
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 Mine are pretty loud.
I just imagine you being at Junebee, like customers waiting for their drink. You're like, eh.
You know what I try to do sometimes? This is I don't know if you guys tell me if you do this, but sometimes I like to challenge myself when I'm farting and I notice like it's like a big one. I'll try to like release it slowly.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh,
me
for
too.
sure.
To let it go.
Yeah.
And there's a little challenge and I just go, oh, still got it.
It's like when you got like a fucking bottle of soda that was shaken and you gotta like slowly let the air
I'm
out.
a firm believer you gotta let a little air out.
I had this one black homie who had the funniest thing. Have you ever had a friend who would like shake his ass cheek while he farts? And it goes.
No, never.
I've never had a homie who shook his ass.
I could never remember to do that because like by the time I remember, it's already in the past.
Yeah.
But this fool would remember every time. He would grab his ass cheek and he would shake it like this, so the opening goes like that, and then when he farts, it goes. It's fucking dope.
You gotta record this. I want to hear what this sounds like.
I don't keep in touch with him anymore. So
I gotta try it.
I got like 95% of my farts are silent.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You got loose.
But are they violent?
Yeah, you got loose asshole.
loose cheeks?
Silent.
You got loose asshole.
Yeah, I'm always spreading them.
Yeah, I do that.
That is insurance, though. If you don't want it to sound,
Yeah.
you gotta spread it.
You just have to like shift over.
Yeah, and then it'll go.
Yeah. I do that. Well, when my wife is sleeping and I'm peeing in the morning, sometimes I'm like, I gotta fart, so I just spread the cheeks, spread the yeeks. Yeah. I don't want to be loud.
Yeah, you don't want to cause a scene.
Yeah, I don't want to make her throw up in the middle of her
You
sleep.
guys just go like this, like just open it up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
I go in the mirror and I look back at it.
You don't even need your hands, right? You already got the... Right? You
You got the friction of the seat.
friction of the seat.
It's when I'm standing up, bro. I like this.
Sometimes I'm at the gym and I have my music playing in my headphones and I don't realize that other people can hear. And I let it fucking rip.
Gym is loud, so if I'm like on the treadmill, I know my fart is loud, but I know no one's gonna hear it.
Except the music cuts off at that opportune time. And you're like,
But when the music's in your headphones, you think everyone else is like hearing what you hear. So
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's
you're
true.
just like, and I'm like, they probably heard it.
How do you guys feel about people burping in public?
I don't like that.
I don't care, but but my girl, she's the one that was like, oh, that was a burp, and I was like, oh, it bothers you, so it's like an interesting thing, like, cause
Now you're self-conscious.
I'm like, oh, I don't know.
You're like, you could burp around me, but I guess I
I don't like when it smells, bro.
yeah.
When it smells, it's like, all right, what are we doing, dude?
If it's just a sound,
Yeah, if it's a burp and it's funny and it's loud, that's cool. But sometimes people will burp and then you smell it, you're like, all right.
I think it's rude in a restaurant. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I guess it's a setting.
But sometimes, sometimes it just happens.
Yeah. With the boys, it's a good
with the
time.
boys.
With the boys, it's a good time.
But sometimes my burps come out like it's not like I'm forcing it. I don't even know how to do one.
That's what I'm...
So like it just comes.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
sometimes
oh,
it just
shit.
happens. You're like, oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
But it's not like one of those really loud
Like a
abrasive.
belch.
Yeah.
No.
like, when you're forcing it out and you're like, bah.
Yeah.
Like Homer Simpson.
Do you remember how Lizzie Richardson could burp like a huge, gigantic belch?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, sometimes like some people know how to burp like just massively.
On command.
Yeah, and she was like a like a pretty little blonde girl, and you would never expect it. And then
You mean like this?
and then one time so we'd known she could do that for like years. It's like one of her like
practiced.
party trick things. And then once Victor was dating her, he was like, I hate that she does that. And I think she stopped because of him.
Damn. She just did it because it was funny.
You can picture that, right? Everybody loved that she did it. We thought it was the greatest.
That's a fun party trick.
But then, like, once it's your man, and like probably the, you know, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, but you know, if you're getting mad at your girl for doing that, you're kind of lame.
That's true.
It's like, what's your deal, bro? It's a fun time. It gets laughs, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's like, what's the look? If it smells like shit, then it's like, all right, that's a problem. Like, okay, you should see a doctor. But if it's no smell and it's just like she could. Because some people, you see them like suck air into their belly.
Yeah,
and then
I think that's how she does
So
it.
if you suck air in and you belch, that's a good time.
Like, you guys burp on the command?
Nope. No, I can't do anything.
No.
Wow.
That's like a little one. That's not
Wait,
like a
do you like gulp first?
Yeah, you have to break.
Oh, he could do it.
I always wanted to. I just don't know how.
You gotta, there's definitely a moment where it's like a pocket of air just goes in and then it just sits here for a second and then just comes back out.
Can't do it.
How do you gulp?
Look at Nick trying that.
I'm trying, dude.
That's the dick sucking approach.
Unhinge my jaw.
Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, like that. But yeah, now that I'm around it, someone that can actually do it, it's actually way cooler and it's lamer that he was mad about it. It's even doubled down.
It's cool when you can do it, right? Yeah.
It is a talent, you know.
Yeah.
When you get
No, she needs to stay a pretty little white girl.
Nah, dude. Like if you're farting around town, that's weird. You know, like if you could fart on command, like
I just
Farting on command is way weirder.
yeah, it's a little weirder.
Where's that coming from?
Yeah, you're sucking up the air first.
That's talented.
But is that funny? That's funny. That's
you're
very
gulping
funny.
with your asshole first.
Yeah. But if your girl, like, imagine you were dating a girl and then she, like, her like special party trick is that she could fart on command. Then I can see how people would be like, all right, dude, like, can we not do that?
Can you stop doing that, please?
Or like queef on command.
Which people can do.
You can do that, right?
That's next level, dude. Hold on, let me suck up the air for a
That I
second.
can understand if you're like, I hate when she does that. I would just question her practice. Like, how did she get?
Yeah.
How'd you get there? Yeah.
All right, guys, comment below if you could queef on command.
Yeah. Comment below what bodily thing you can do on command, and why your boyfriend hates you for it.
That's engagement, baby.